Welcome to Dirt Secrets, where we dig deep into the stories, strategy, and surprises of building and buying in Central Florida's hottest neighborhoods.
We're Kim and Amanda from Builders Concierge Group, your insiders in the builder world.
From helping builders create custom urban infill projects, even when that means knocking down an old home, to guiding buyers and relocation clients through every step.
We know the dirt, the deals, and the details that turn big dreams into beautiful addresses.
So grab your hard hat
And your coffee.
Let's dig in.
All right, we're back again with Market Trends. This is part 2 coming up next. We really hope you enjoy this content. Great information. Stay tuned, and you might want to watch it twice. Enjoy.
There's some eco-friendly energy trends too. I think people are, we thought like 15, 20 years ago when LEED certifications first came in and HERS ratings and everything, we thought people were really going to pay a lot extra to have these long-term sustainability features. But I think because everybody's mindset is still in a 5 to 10 year time frame for living in any one house, I think everybody realizes their needs change, therefore their house has to change. There's just some features that we're just kind of building in, and it's expected. Number one, between code, obviously code raises and you have to do certain things, but I get way less questions about energy than I used to.
Absolutely.
And I think it's because people assume that like open cell and double pane windows and all those things, because some of it's code, but some of it's just expected. And I don't know. It's like I don't see people going like super energy efficient or paying that extra, paying that premium.
Our appliances are all energy efficient.
We have answered a lot of it in the industry, right?
Lighting, I mean.
We went to LED, you're right.
Yeah, so that lighting used to take up more energy in your house. The recessed cans took up more energy in your home than a refrigerator in the garage at the height of the heat in the summer that's not insulated. So now you can leave your lights on all day and you're using nothing. I mean, and we've answered a lot of it. We don't have to.
Yeah.
I still feel like insulation, open cell. We've talked about this many times. Yeah. I mean, to me, it should be standard.
Definitely superior.
It does have its pluses and minuses. It's a very tight home when you do it. So, you do have to pay attention to a few different things, but man, what it does for energy efficiency.
But that's it. Like you said, we've answered all those questions already. And I don't see consumers paying a whole lot extra for extra energy features, because your economies of scale are kind of not going to be there. It's like you're going to pay, let's say $10,000 to have a fan system or something in your home to increase. You're not going to see that back in your bills. It's like the payoff, used to be like for windows, it was like 4 years, and for insulation, it was about 5 years. I don't even know what the payoffs on those because like you said, we made our houses so good already. It's like going from here to here. How much is that really going to save you monthly?
Right.
And I think that you have to show to encourage people. I mean, obviously every time any of us save energy, it's less strain on the grid. It's less overall, 100%. Greenhouse. It's all good if we all save energy, but you've got to really show a direct benefit to the consumer to encourage them to pay more. I think they'd rather invest in like some smart home technology than they would maybe energy efficiency, which the smart home technology can help. There's not much more you can do. Right.
Than we're already doing. So, I mean, those are advantages of new home construction. I mean, it's the most valuable part for 7 years of a home. It's your insurance here in the state of Florida. It's your energy efficiency. The same temperature on open cell versus blown back insulation, which is your code, you're so much more comfortable in that home at that. So that's the one thing I think you should invest in.
Absolutely.
Understand your positives and your negatives. They always exist together, but there's not a lot more. I mean, we've got the double pane low-E windows. Going more than that we don't need it.
There's no benefit.
North, you might need
There's no benefit.
But there's no benefit for us here for the heat.
Well, I think it just boils down to builders are definitely designing homes they're really paying a lot more attention to people's lifestyles and wants rather than here's a plan, let's see how it sells. They're really
6,000 square foot homes are no longer wasted space,
no big boxes,
double ceilings, 20
no
feet
big
ceilings.
boxes. Yeah.
We just those are not energy efficient.
They aren't.
So we changed the style of how we live. You know, we don't have formal dining rooms. We don't serve the way we used to. We really don't entertain, you know, even high-end parties. We're not, you know, we have caterers. You just want to put them in a scullery, in a hidden kitchen, and then they go out and work the room. Everybody's together. It's just, we don't have these formal spaces, which reduces the need for different square footage that you're used to.
What do you see buyers asking for? What do they resonate? What resonates with them? I still think we got open floor plans. I think everybody's
still into the open floor plan. Really nice outdoor space. It's amazing how many people want that summer kitchen. I mean, that becomes a very important feature.
And it's moved down in price point.
Yes.
You know, it used to be only saw here, but well, not the cost of it so much as it's like people are expecting it in lower price ranges than they were before. It's like there was a certain cutoff, and of course those numbers have changed so drastically in the last 5 years. But there's like this house above this, you expected it over here. They're like, you want that? I see more high-end features coming to more medium priced homes, which is, I think, kind of cool. They want them. They're like, I'll spend the money on this.
The whole point of this conversation is why is a buyer going to choose a house and get it off the market faster?
Right.
Those are your features. Cabinets to the ceiling.
Very simple.
Every single person wants cabinets to the ceiling. You're not going to use them. Gosh, it just looks so nice. It
looks great.
You remember gosh, was it the 90s with the planter shelves and the draw? Oh my God. And
they used to encourage you to put things on top of the cabinets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So when you move them, you just throw them away because they're like, oh my God, I've been living with all this dust.
Gross.
So everybody wants them. It's an extra, what, $3 to $4 grand, depending on the size of your kitchen. It really needs to happen. It makes the biggest difference in the world to perception. And a built-in fridge is, that's another one that people expect at a certain price point. And you can't do it any other way. You know what's interesting that's really coming back? I still like the stainless steel. You know me, I'm the last one to adopt a trend, to be honest with you. But the paneled front fridges that match the cabinets and everything disappears and the dishwasher, and I'm not a fan.
I love it.
I know you do. You always have.
I want it to disappear.
I've never been a fan, and I
want it to disappear.
Still am not a huge fan. I mean, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. I like that we're not doing the dishwasher. I like that separation, so it's not just all one color and white. And I'm not loving. I don't love it. I like it to stand out, but I guess now with the gold or champagne that we're using, it does look nice. It's nicer with that when you can do the handles that all match. But that's a big one too. I see a lot of people asking for the paneled fridge. A lot of people wanting that.
Now, interesting, and like smart home features too. Once again, we've kind of already built some things in, and then goodness gracious, you can go online and order smart bulbs and smart, switches. You can modify any home to have a certain level of automation. And this is something I'm surprised at. I guess I didn't realize the leap in technology there'd be. Well, doing high-end homes in the early 2000s to till the boom and bust. People were really investing heavily in those full house automation systems, and they were expensive. I mean, people were spending $25, $35, $40. I think of those people that bought like $40,000, home automation systems to run everything,
and built a special room for it with that extra
exactly.
AC and insulation.
Oh yeah, those equipment rooms and those big racks with all that stuff.
Oh, we did so much.
And it's so wild. Yeah. It's like I've run my 50s bungalow on 3 remotes now,
right?
And it does most of the same things that super expensive system did. So I think that it is. And I realize now, because I remember saying like, oh, isn't this cool? You could run your whole house off this pad on the wall. I think it's really important that when you do get a really tech heavy client, that says, oh, I want this, I want this, I want this. I think that's something to really caution them about and going, how fast technology changes.
And you're not taking it with you.
Yeah, you can if it's built in. So keep it to things that are portable, like the smart bulbs, like the smart switches.
The Sonos systems.
The Sonos. Yeah, exactly. It's like invest more.
Bluetooth speakers.
Invest more heavily. Wired in. Yeah, invest more heavily in that good stuff that's
right.
But that that in 2 or 3 years you're going to be changing out.
The whole home builders, the whole home needs Cat 6. You need Cat 6 and you home run it to one location, period, in a sentence. That's extremely important. So if you do have a very techie buyer, sometimes they work from home and they have full on computer systems and stuff like that. They need it. They can add what they need. You don't need to put it in the home per se as a speculative situation because it is. I'm not saying it's obsolete. It's just not. We have such better technology.
Everyone's not going to give you value for it.
Right. Not like they used to. And it changes so fast. So it is but you've got to Cat 6 the home and home run everything to one location. You can't get away from this. This is going to prevent you from buyers. And I say this all the time, and I want everybody here to listen. Kim says this all the time too. Put a tub in the master suite. I understand, primary bathroom. I do understand that a lot of us don't take baths, and by us, I don't mean me.
Go ahead.
However, even if you don't like it, nobody has not bought a home because there's a tub. They're like, it's just something to dust and clean or put stuff in. That's okay. You're going to do that. There are, would you say 30%? Would you say higher of the amount of people that are like, I cannot buy a home without a tub in the primary?
I don't know that I have a number on it, but it's like, it's such an inexpensive thing. Even the freestanding tubs have come down to the, $800-900 range. It doesn't need to be huge. And so maybe it's just, think of it as an architectural feature. Right. Think of it as the same reason you would do an entertainment center in the family room, or you would do, built-in niches or something. It makes it look more complete. So just do it. And then you don't ever have to fight that fight.
That's right.
I mean, that's the whole thing. And, and the ginormous shower, everybody, don't be wrong, everybody walks in, they're like, wow, that shower's really big. But I've had that ginormous shower before. You still only end up using right under the faucet. Right. You don't use all that down there. So I think the common thread, though, with all of this is people are looking for efficiency.
Right.
They're looking for comfort. They're looking for spaces that support their life. They're like going, the buyer is gotten so sensible about what they need. I'm really surprised at no matter what price point we're working in, people are like so practical now. And, it used to be like, I want the home theater and I want the, space space. And now it's like going, I want something I'm going to use every day. And I always tell people, I'm like, you pay a mortgage on every square foot of the house. You might as well use it all.
Well, how many times do people walk in and be like, God, this feels so much bigger than 3,200 or 3,400 or 2,800. It's the way we use our space now. We don't have a ton of walls. We don't have a lot of separate spaces. So here's another point. Under cabinet lighting. Lighting is so inexpensive. These are things that you put at every price point as new construction. Under cabinet lighting, it's not that much money. Really you don't need a rail on the cabinetry to hide it anymore. It's just a little strip of LED lighting. You can buy that big thing for $700 and go from house to house to house with it. I mean, it works for everywhere. So there's no reason not to do it. The tubs in the bath in the primary bathrooms and Cat 6 and home run everywhere. Make sure those are 3 things for these market trends that you're putting in all of your new construction.
Yeah,
homes.
Regardless of the price point.
That's right.
They're reasonable. It's things people want to see.
That's exactly right.
I want to talk a little bit about color. There are so many great colors. Everybody now like Sherwin-Williams color of the year is universal khaki. Now that sounds boring.
It sure
but
does.
It is. It's exciting to see people coming back to warmer, earthier colors. Now I don't want to go back. I've seen some avocado and some bright orange. I don't know if I want to go back to the 70s, but it's just really nice to see people gravitating towards the warmer colors. I did some warmer floors in a house recently and some Sherwin-Williams basil, new favorite green. And at first, before it was finished, several other people from the company walked in and
I
said,
didn't like it.
Oh my God, it's so dark. Oh, I don't like nobody's like, and I said, let everything get done. Let's get
it is what it is. Let it get done.
Let's get the lights on. Let's get the windows clean. Now everybody walks in and they're like, oh, it feels so warm and cozy in here.
They are beautiful.
And it's just, I'm excited to see people coming towards more of those. And like, Here's I'm just going to rattle off a few of my favorites. From Benjamin Moore, I love Hail Navy. If you love a rich, deep, dark blue black, if you want to do an accent wall, you want to do a study, you want to do a primary bedroom suite, I love the color saturation. Do it all. Do the doors, do the casing, do the crown molding, do the baseboards. It's going to give you this dreamy, dark, moody feel. And dark olive. I just bought an olive sofa. I just bought an olive sofa cover for my dog sofa. Those of you who know me know I have a dog sofa. And it just feels so warm. And especially I've got like the older oak parquet floors and the gold and the green together. It's beautiful. It feels really great. Another one, Sea Serpent. I've done some front doors in that. You always like it.
I love it.
It's like it's
I love
teal,
the name,
but it doesn't look. It doesn't have that screen teal.
It's a calmer,
really dark and elegant, and just when you have, we're still doing white houses. People, please ask me for a tan house.
Yes, please go for it.
But it really gives you just a deep pop of color at the front, but it's not in your face. You walk in, you're like, "Ooh, this is cool." Black emerald. I am also loving black emerald, as just like it says,
dark.
It is dark, but it's like a black
but you
green.
Can see the green.
You can see the black green. Once again, I don't know that I would even go in like a primary with it, but a study or a bonus room.
A garage door and a front door.
A garage door and a front door. It feels amazing. I haven't stepped out in that one yet. And then Faro and Ball, which is a color that a lot of designers know, a lot of clients, because it's expensive paint. We are talking really expensive, but they come up with some of the most subtle colors. So if you're ever doing just a room or two, or maybe a piece of furniture, I would definitely look at Faro and Ball paint. It's really beautiful. They have it in Inchera blue, which is like kind of a moody blue. It's just, I can't describe it. It's one of those where the light changes. And you're like, oh, it looks a little more green. Oh, it looks a little more blue. Almost like Portsmouth, that like I just put in my bathroom at home. It just has that. Is it gray? Beautiful. Is it green? Yeah. Is it blue? But it's just, it feels soothing. It's like I would paint a yoga studio or a kid's bedroom or something. It just is soothing.
Absolutely.
And then studio green. Green, what's a green? Green is a huge trend. Get on the green train. It's just
no Kelly green on cabinets.
No.
It's not that one.
Studio green's it's a pretty strong green, but it's a little black. It's got a little bit of black to tone it down a little bit, like the black emerald from Sherwin. But color adds so much to a palette. We turn over pretty neutral homes to people because, you don't want to. You don't know. You have to appeal to about 95% of the population.
We have a client that took a pretty neutral home of ours. She actually does my hair now in her home. She put crazy fun wallpaper.
Color saturated that thing.
That on the
it's
ceiling.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Everywhere you walk, it screams her.
It's so statement. It's so awesome.
I would have been scared to do any one of them, and I love
even some of them.
She did to that house. Everything she did to that house.
So yeah,
you make it your own.
It's your palette.
Wallpaper too is a big trend that's coming in. So less is more. We don't want to paper every wall, but there's places. There's a time and a place for all of it. We've got one in Helen with the same
good powder bath.
Those gorgeous floors we were just talking about right now that's available. So trends, market trends.
We've been chatting a lot today. Maybe we ought to wrap it up a little bit.
I know it's early in the morning. Why are we talking so much?
I don't know. We are on a roll.
It's market trends. We can talk about all day.
We can.
And we really want to educate because there are things we hear about every single day that we just shared with you that pay attention. Please pay attention because they're going to make all the difference in the world in selling your house faster for top dollar off the market. Time is money, all the things. So
yeah, we've edged up to 81 days on market, which is the highest we've been in about 7 years.
And the market's still strong though. I mean, we're still closing.
That's where we're talking about neighborhoods and having your home presented correctly.
Yeah, even on resale. Declutter.
Don't be afraid of a little color in there.
Yeah.
In there. Yeah.
Well, and if there's a lot of color in there, make sure you neutralize it a little bit too. So that can go both ways. But think of it as a model home for all of our resale sellers out there. Think of it like a model. Less is more. One thing on a shelf. You want people moving their stuff in where they can visualize that space. It just doesn't make any sense any other way.
But paying attention to these trends will help you sell your home faster for top dollar. If you ever need any advice on that, as you can see, we're full of it. And but thanks for listening to us today for Dirt Secrets. This was fun, and we'll see you next time with more real talk about homes.
Press like and subscribe and all the things.
Hit all those buttons.
We'll see you next time.
That's another episode of Dirt Secrets, where we uncover the real stories and strategies behind building and buying in Central Florida.
If you're a builder ready to make your mark with a custom urban infill project, a buyer looking for the perfect home, or someone relocating here for a fresh start, we're here to guide you from blueprint to closing.
Make sure to follow the show on your favorite podcast app so you never miss a single secret and to stay ahead of the market.
You can find us at buildersconciergegroup.com or on Instagram and Facebook at Builders Concierge Group, where we share listings, behind-the-scene tours, and sneak peeks of what's coming next.
We'd love to hear from you. Send your questions, your dream home wish list, or your own dirt secret, and we might feature it in a future episode.
Remember, whether you're breaking ground, buying your first home, or finding your Florida forever home,
the right property isn't just built, it's crafted with the right team, the right strategy, and the right connections.
You've been listening to Dirt Secrets, and we'll see you on the next episode.